So this chapter really concerns social psychology, and the reason that I enjoy social psychology so much is because every single day of your life, unless you're a hermit, every single day of your life, when you go out into public, you impact other people's behavior, and you are also impacted by other people's behavior. Just as an example, how many of you have ever been part of a pay it forward type of scenario? We'll say at Tim Hortons, for example. Have any of you ever been part of that? One person has been. So my question to you then would be this. So the person in front of you paid for your coffee, so therefore you paid for the next person, and so forth. If the person in front of you had not paid for your coffee, would you have spontaneously paid for the person behind you? Because most people are not going to have just spontaneously start that on their own, right? So most people will be kind of along the lines of, hey, they impacted me by paying for my coffee, so I'm going to impact you behind me by paying for your coffee, and so forth. Well, exactly, someone has to start. But the question is, how many people ever do start it? And the answer is, very few people actually will start it, right? So, it's a scientific study of how individuals behave, think, and feel in social situations. How people act in the presence of others. So, we get the idea of the actual presence of other people. Because we're all in the presence of each other right now. And so there's your actual presence. Implied presence, let me just give you an example. When you go into a store, and you see like a little video camera up in the corner, are you necessarily being watched or recorded? How many of them are just quote-unquote dummy cameras? A lot of them, I'm sure. I don't know about a lot. Is there at least one dummy camera out in the city of Sarnia somewhere? Yes. But note how that's the implied presence of another human being on the other end of that camera. Does that impact your behavior? Exactly. Because if you think that you are being surveilled in that way, then it is going to greatly decrease the likelihood that you will engage in theft. So, because of all of the people that we are surrounded by on a regular basis, there are a lot of groups that we are a part of. So, group structure, network of roles, communication, pathways, and power in a group. Depending on the group that you are involved with, that is going to determine how you contact other people. That is going to determine how you greet the other people. That will also determine, as a communication, just think about this for a moment. When you have a job, how does the communication pattern usually work between you and your boss? He just walks by. If your boss wants to talk, if you end up in a job in which you have an office, and your boss wants to talk to you, whose office is it usually in? His or her office? Did you see how that sets up a power dynamic? You show up, you have to wait for me. Who's in control? Boss is. You have to sit in the one chair where it's positioned in my office, or two, whatever it might be. Who's in control? Okay? And not all the time, but usually it is your superior who has contacted you to say, I want to talk to you. Come to my office and we'll have a chit chat. The degree of attraction, group cohesiveness is the degree of attraction among group members. So how strongly attracted do you feel to that group? Now, group members feel more attracted to a group if entry into that group is easy, moderately difficult, or very difficult. Do you feel more attracted to that group if it is easy to get into that group, somewhat difficult, or very difficult? Well, sure, exactly. So the more difficult it is to become a member of a particular group, the more cohesiveness, the more cohesion exists amongst those group members, because it's almost like a bit of a self-serving bias, if you will, folks. There is no way I would go to great lengths to become a member of a group unless it was highly prestigious, right? Which is why I'll go out and get myself stupidly drunk and make an ass out of myself. Fraternities, right? More, and sororities too, right? And if it's an easy group to enter, I must suck as a parent, really. I don't like birthday parties. I don't like birthdays. I can see the fur in your brow. Why are we celebrating birthdays? Hey, congratulations! You lived another 365 days. Guess what? So did 7 billion other people. See that? Wow, you suck, man. Thanks. Hey, but look at. There's no cohesion there, right? There's no cohesion because it's an easy group to become a part of, right? Is to live another 365 days. We still have birthdays. I just think it's a little bit of nonsense. You know what else is nonsense? Is these great big huge birthday parties for a 3-year-old child where parents go and spend tens of thousands of dollars, and then the parent down the street in a week or two has to have a bigger party to outdo that. Oh, so I might make a cake. But I don't, you know what? I'm too old. I don't need a bouncy castle. 30 was a number of years ago. I don't know. Not that I can think of. Nothing that would stuck out in my memory. No, I don't want big celebration. No.